Traveling can absolutely break your health bank if you're not paying attention. I am here in beautiful Sedona, and I'm going to walk you through what I did to prepare for my trip, what I'm still doing, because I've got another leg of this trip that I need to make sure that I have healthy snacks and healthy food as options so that I don't break my health bank. The first part of this trip was an airplane ride from Detroit to Phoenix, so I needed to prepare. I always bring sliced vegetables. That is an absolute wonderful go-to. So sliced cucumbers and peppers, and this time those came from my garden. I understand many of you might not have a garden, but for me that brought me so much joy to be able to bring the food that I grew. And then I always do a wrap sandwich with some kind of a nitrate-free lunch meat, and I don't really put vegetables on it because I don't want them to get soggy, but I might do like a grass-fed cheese of some sort. Now, if you try to leave it up to yourself to buy food at the airport, if you are lucky enough to find healthy options, then they're actually going to be really expensive. So I just really like to bring my own food because I know I made it, I know what's in it. I get sliced organic apples, and those are really the staples for any travel. And if you just start there and keep it super simple and stay away from the airplane snacks, they like to serve you cookies and things like that, and all those snacks sound really good when you're traveling, but you really want to avoid those things too. So keep it as clean as possible. This is also really important for people who have food allergies and food sensitivities, because now the power is within you and you get to bring your own food, prepare and bring your own food so that you're not risking the fact that you might not get the food that you need and you might actually get cross-contamination of food or food that might make you sick. So then as soon as we got to Phoenix, we jumped in a car, I rented a car, and we drove to the Grand Canyon, which was another 4 hours. And so what did I do? The first thing I did was I found a store and I bought a cooler. I bought a bag of ice and I put waters in there, and I put all the snacks that we had from the airplane right into that cooler. So then we got to the Grand Canyon. We were still snacking on all the food I had brought from home. Yes, I brought giant bags of food. It's really, really important. You really want to make sure that you are armed. So then there was a store at the Grand Canyon and we needed to refill. So we bought more nitrate-free lunch meat. We got more fruit, so blueberries and mangoes and watermelon, and I got more vegetables, and we put that in the cooler along with always having water with us. And so that sustained us. We went from the Grand Canyon and now we're in beautiful Sedona. So here we went to Whole Foods and we got enough food for about 3 days, and we have a refrigerator, and that's been in the refrigerator. Unfortunately, the hotel doesn't have a kitchenette. So if we were staying in an Airbnb, it'd be a little different story. So we have to take more snacky, healthy type foods. On another trip here, which I can't wait to come back, I might be more inclined to stay in an Airbnb that had a kitchen that we could actually cook at. Tomorrow we head back to Phoenix. I moved my daughter into college. Tomorrow what we're gonna end up doing is we'll stop at the store again, we'll get enough food for a couple of days, and then that's it. And then I get to fly home. And I'm gonna make sure that I have good, healthy options on the plane home. So it does require that you pay attention. It does require multiple times of finding out and seeking healthy option stores so that you can get the food and the food items that you need, so you're just not breaking your health bank. I'm not willing to compromise my health by eating crappy food because I was too lazy to go out and seek something out. So just stick with those clean sources, be super hypersensitive about what you're eating, when you're eating it, and just try to stock as much as you can. The little trick with going and finding a store and getting a cooler, that's really a game changer for you. So I encourage you when you travel to get yourself a little cooler on the other side and stock that as well. So you have to really start thinking like a squirrel. You've got to have food everywhere you go to make sure that you're not going to succumb to unhealthy options. All right, so that's it. When you travel, think clean, prepare ahead of time, and then also start to refill it each time you're in your travel place so that you can make sure that you're not going to break your health bank. All right, I hope that was helpful. Go ahead and leave me a comment. Let me know, what are your struggles when you travel and how can I help you overcome those? All right, thanks so much. Goodbye from beautiful Sedona.